I'm Mr. Peaky, and this is Peaky's Politics. How long is a piece of string? Stupid question. Well, when you consider that there are MPs, people in power, supposedly intelligent, demanding an answer to the question, when will lockdown end? They might as well be asking how long is a piece of string. Because at the end of the day, you cannot put a date on when lockdown will end, in so much as when will the virus stop spreading? To wait until everyone's had a vaccine? Maybe you can give a date then, but with mutations, different variants cropping up, you cannot say. What they want them to say, April the 22nd, 1700 hours, that's when lockdown is going to end. And what happens if on April the 22nd at 1600 hours there's a new variant and it's swerving the vaccine? They cannot put an exact date or time on when lockdown's going to end because we don't know what's going on with COVID-19. It's a day by day situation and it changes daily, weekly, monthly. Okay, the R rate at the moment is decreasing, hopefully as a result of the current lockdown, but there's nothing to say that that's going to continue. So unfortunately, these people asking this question, supposedly intelligent people, come on, how can anyone give an answer, let alone you're demanding an answer? As I say, how long is a piece of string? The wearing of masks and exemptions. Now, it's been known for some time now that the wearing of a mask in public places, especially in enclosed places, shops, banks, what have you, supermarkets, not only does it help you not get the virus, it helps you stop spreading the virus. Now, there are people exempt from wearing masks if they've got an underlying medical condition. Well, anyone can walk into a shop at the moment and without a mask, someone says, why aren't you wearing a mask? You say, oh, I'm medically exempt. Prove it. Don't need to. Well, you should need to have a certificate or a note off the doctor to say you're exempt. Now, personally, if I've got an underlying condition, then I would rather put up with the discomfort of wearing a mask for the 10-15 minutes that I'm in a shop than not wear a mask, put myself more at risk of contracting the virus, and because I've got an underlying medical condition, more chance of dying. So, is it better, I ask, to maybe have a little bit of difficulty in breathing, or, for 10-15 minutes while you're in a shop, or not breathe at all? Surely the people with underlying medical conditions who are supposedly mask exempt, these are the ones who more than anyone else need a mask. Like I say, I know if I'd got an underlying medical condition, I would not want to get the COVID virus. I don't want to get it anyway, but especially so with an underlying medical condition, then I'd rather have the discomfort of a mask for a while than catch the virus and not breathe at all. Don't make sense to me. Don't make sense. The other subject, which I touched on in episode 1, is UK arrivals at airports. Okay, you land in England, if you come from a red list country, now you have to quarantine for 10 days in a hotel. Scotland have got their own rules. Anyone arriving into Scotland from any country at all, they have to go into quarantine for 10 days. So, why isn't the UK having the same set of rules for everyone? You don't have to be brain of Britain to work out that all people need to do, fly into England, drive, jump on a train, whatever it is, head up to Scotland, avoid the 10 days quarantine. What they're going to do? Have a hard border, have someone at the train stations, have the police stood along Hadrian's Wall, stopping everyone to see if they flew into England and driving into Scotland. It's absolutely crazy. The UK needs one set of rules for the whole lot, then we got a chance, we've got to come together. Schools, listen, just write the year off. Poor kids suffering with their education. Look, this online learning and everything, not everyone can afford to be online. Not everyone can afford a laptop. So write the year off. Start the year again in September. Hopefully the virus will be more under control and we'll have a better idea of where things are going. So just knock everyone back a year and start the year again. Common sense, too difficult to do, too hard to think of, I don't know. Sometimes they can't see the wood for the trees. I'm Mr. Peaky, thanks for listening, and remember, politics, it's all a load of politics.